Hey everybody, just doing a little update. Was able to put on a bit of makeup, just a little bit, not much, but it just felt good to do that. So my foundation is also sunscreen and I'm in the sun, so why not? But yeah, I just wanted to check in. There was a couple of comments on, I think it was my last video, that I just wanted to address in terms of people offering like diagnoses or asking other people, check this level of this vitamin or that thing or whatever. And I just really want to say that at least for this channel, I would prefer that people just kind of stay in your own lane. I think that sometimes, people are being helpful and I really appreciate it, but I've been through a setback like that was really bad a few years ago, if you don't know that about me, and I healed from it. And it was definitely, I've had moments in this one that have been as bad, but I would say overall that one was worse in terms of the amount of symptoms. And I had every single thing checked, as I've had many, many things checked in this kind of post-COVID reality. And my body is fine. I really think it's the brain. So my personal take on all of it might be different than yours. But I think that staying in your own lane is really important. So I appreciate you, everybody, saying go get this checked and go get that checked. But I don't need to, I don't need to do that. So thank you. And then the other comment about just get out there and do your life. I wish it was simple like that for me. And I definitely tried that in the beginning. Like, I had been so healthy for so long and I'd had other viruses and was able to kind of bounce back. And after COVID, I went out and went back to my office and I did all those things and I just kept getting worse and crashing and crashing and crashing until finally I ended up, in a bad place. So been there, done that, tried that, wish that had worked. But what I need to do now is really, a more gentle approach. So I was expecting to have a little bit of a dip, which I am having now. So I would say my energy is less than it's been the last couple of days. I've had more energy to like sit up and watch a little TV and read. I would say today it's a little bit less, although my sleep wasn't as good. And that's okay. I'm really learning that the dips are it's going like this. And if I can just not fear the dips, but rather, do my meditations and really like what's going right in my life. Like how often do we really look at like, what can I do versus what can't I do? And, as a high achiever, it's challenging for me because I want to be like out there on the trail running. I want to be dancing. I still want to be eating pizza. Like, can the girl just get a piece of pizza already? But what about the things that are going right in my life? Like, I have this beautiful patio. I'm looking at the water and the boats. My food is digesting really well. I am getting more sleep, even if it's broken menopause sleep, I still get sleep. I've got an amazing partner. I've got friends that love me. A friend came by yesterday with a gift. I've gotten flowers and some cards, and I have a beautiful private practice that I, my career that I spent many, many years building that will be there for me when I'm done with this. I know it is. I know it will be. I don't have to look for new work. I've got my work. And there's been some improvements. Like I got out of that really bad acute wave. I never thought that was going to pass, and it did. Again, never know what's around the corner, but I do have proof that they will end. I can walk around the house a little bit. I was able to watch a little bit of TV, like little nano things, like what's going right versus what's going wrong. And I think that that's just another way of like the brain retraining, just the gratitudes, right? So yeah, so for today, my plan is to continue on with Rebecca Tolan's Be Your Own Medicine course. I've been able to like broadcast it onto my TV, which has been great because I'm trying to like push out of my comfort zone a little bit by having bigger screens, and my TV's like the one in my room is pretty small anyway, but listening to more success stories. So I kind of have like a routine. I do my meditations, my neural retraining, which is really like elevating my mood, doing the visualizations, doing my courses, you know, like for my busy brain, it needs something to do, and also lots of resting. So I'll definitely lie down, take like my hour, no screens, no influx of information, just close my eyes. Bathe at some point. I've been able to bathe myself. I got a chair that I can sit on in the shower, which has been helpful. That's been a bit of a game changer in terms of me be able to do it for myself. Yeah, and you know, I do have a lot of uncomfortable symptoms today and sensations. It's just the way it is. I can't fight this. I can't fight it, guys. Trust me. And I have some feelings about that, which I will be addressing today as well. Like allowing myself to feel that, to feel sad. Like I do feel sad. I do want to feel like my old self. And I keep thinking like one day I'm just going to wake up and be back. Like it's just this feeling that I have. I don't know what that is, but like one day I'm going to open my eyes and just be like, oh, and back to me again. I don't know. We'll see if that happens or not, but I just wanted to do a little shout out, probably keep doing like daily videos. But yeah, just to kind of recap, like if you have any advice for me, please bite your tongue and don't give it to me because it's not needed, guys. Like unfortunately, this is not my first crash, if you want to call it that, or my first dip or my first go around. And yes, this time it was COVID, and I'm learning the terrain and the language and but it's still nervous system dysfunction. It's nervous system dysfunction, whatever was the trigger, and my nervous system will come back to homeostasis. It's just going to take time. But I will say that I am supplementing with vitamin D because that was low. Everything else was in normal range, but my D was low, and as a menopausal woman, I need that. I need help in that way. My B vitamins are fine. Everything else is fine. So lots of love to you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.